is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
Hi, everybody. Where are we? This one? Yes. Hi. It's Thursday. It's January
21st.
January 21st. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, right here on govsradio.com. That is the name of the website where you can watch the show right now. It's live. Or you can go to Govs Comedy Club Radio. That's the name of the Facebook page. That's the name of the YouTube channel. You can go to those places and see us right now live. But if you don't want to watch on your device or your computer, you want to sit back on your couch, you want to scratch your belly, you want to drink a beer, you want to eat pancakes and watch our show on a TV, well, guess what? If you have a smart TV, a Roku, a Fire Stick, an Apple TV, a Fire Stick, or a smart TV, or a Roku, or any of those smart things, you can download an app. It's called Boxcast. Download the Boxcast app, and guess what? You can see all the great shows right here on govsradio.com. You can see all those shows right there. That's right, on Boxcast. So you can watch us on your big screen TV in high def. Maybe you don't want to see us in high def, but you should. And you can watch us right there. That's right. As our good friends Dr. Kent Bichelle and Dr. Don Sill say, we on TV, y'all! That's right. Govsradio.com is the place. Govs.com is the website of the club. Governor's Comedy Club. All three clubs. Three clubs. 5 great stages in those 3 clubs. And they're all great shows. They're not open, as you know, but they hope to be open soon. As soon as they get the green light, they will be open immediately, and you'll see some great
streaming.
shows. They're streaming. They're doing virtual shows on Saturday nights. I believe they announced in February, Dice is doing one. They've been doing some great shows here with Jessica Curson and Kevin Downey Jr. They've had some great people here. And this weekend, they're involved in some marathon comedy thing.
A marathon comedy thing.
I don't know the details, but Governors is doing, I think it's a 12 a.m. slot on Sunday night or something. You know, that's prime time. So that's their slot in some kind of marathon. I'll try to get the details for you tomorrow. We got a lot going on here today.
Yeah, sorry. We're a little scrambled.
We have some guests coming in. Judy San Roman will be sitting in that chair with us. Well, we'll move the camera. She'll be sitting there with us in just a little while. On the Zoom, we'll have 2 actors. Judy San Roman from Real House Productions. The film is called Fair Market Value. Excuse me. And on the Zoom, we're going to have 2 actors from the movie. Drew Morline. We'll find out when he comes on. And Gene Gabriel. 2 actors from the film. The film was made right here on Long Island. A lot of familiar faces. We'll get into that. Judy's coming in at 11:30, so we're very excited about that. We're getting ourselves situated here. Now, Ken Pichelle, I don't know what happened to Ken Pichelle. I thought he was coming on to do the ads.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he is here. Hold on.
No, his name isn't up there.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So I don't know what happened to our ad man this morning, but we're going to wait for him. And what time is it? All right, we still have a few minutes. We had some other things to get to, but we were. Let me see if. All right, the phones have been a little weird. Oh, there's Ken Pichelle. There he is. Hello, Ken Pichelle.
Hello, Tony Walker.
Nice to see you. How's everything?
Oh, good. Do you want the honest truth?
Yes.
The honest truth is I just had one of those Eddie Murphy trading places bacon, which you might find on a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. I just had one of those moments.
Wow. All right. Are you okay now?
I am. It was, yeah. I was like, I told you, I said that. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, would doing the ads make you feel better?
Doesn't doing the ads make everyone feel better?
My point exactly.
There we are.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is ad time. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Roslyn Social, a social experience in dining. Roslyn Social is the area's premier location for elevated pub food, craft cocktails, and local beers. Roslyn Social is open for socially distanced dining, takeout, curbside pickup, delivery, and on your favorite food service apps. Even their famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well. You can follow them on Facebook at Roslyn Social. They are located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. That's 1363 Old Northern Boulevard in Roslyn. Give Roslyn Social a call and say hi to Nick at 516-801-4963. That's 516-801-4963. Thank you from Roslyn Social. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. Two Eagles Auto Body is a family-owned and operated collision shop located in New Hyde Park, Long Island. For more than 28 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles using such techniques as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching. In the event of an accident, Two Eagles Auto Body has their own tow trucks and will walk you through the process from start to finish. From tow through the insurance process to the return of your vehicle, Two Eagles Auto Body is with you. Two Eagles Auto Body is constantly striving for perfection, with your satisfaction being their number one priority. Two Eagles Auto Body is located in New Hyde Park, Long Island at 1818 Falmouth Avenue. That's 1818 Falmouth Avenue in New Hyde Park. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527. Also follow them on Facebook at Two Eagles Auto Body. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Gina Kangemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Kangemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. When you work with Gina, you tap into the collective experience of the best, most experienced realtors on Long Island. Contact Gina today to discuss how Signature Premier Properties and Gina can help you market and sell your property successfully or find your perfect home. More information about Gina's listings can be found at signaturepremier.com. That's signaturepremier.com. List your house with Gina, and she will work so hard for you and sell your house so fast that it will make your
head spin.
It will make your head spin. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza, for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, where they offer thin crust, thin whole wheat, deep dish, and gluten-free pies. Also, pasta and baked dishes, calzones and rolls, heroes, entrees, salads, sides, and appetizers. You can follow them on Facebook at Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta. That's Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta on Facebook. And on Instagram at Bella Vista Pizza LI. That's at Bella Vista Pizza LI on Instagram. Bella Vista Pizza is located at 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. Mention Knockem Dead Comedy to receive a free garlic knot. BellaVistaPizza.com, Bambinos, check them out today. And, of course, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Knockem Dead Comedy, the premier murder mystery dinner theater company that provides interactive murder mystery dinner theater, game shows, variety shows, and more. You plan the party, they'll plan the murder. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery dinner theater company from Pennsylvania to Maine and everywhere in between. You may select between the Hillbilly Hoedown, a redneck wedding, the family, the fun, and the felony, the high school reunion, and the Whacked family reunion, a lethal luau. Knockem Dead Comedy will provide a fun-filled evening full of audience interaction, including music and dancing, games and prizes, and tons of laughter. Knockem Dead Comedy shows can be seen at restaurants, catering halls, even your home. Their shows are perfect for corporate events, team-building events, wedding rehearsal dinners, holiday parties, fundraisers, sweet 16s, and bar mitzvahs. You can follow them on Facebook at Knockem Dead Comedy and on Instagram at Knockem Dead Comedy. That's at Knockem Dead Comedy on Instagram. For upcoming show dates, check out knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. That's knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. Tony, Sally, hey.
Nice koozie.
It is a nice, cozy. Cozy.
All right, so stay with us a second there, Ken. All right, Pam Murkoff is watching. Hello, Pam. Hello, Jeff Bosey. Andy Plagano says there's a 44-second delay. My mother's watching. Hello, Greg DiFilippo. Adam Snare. Hello, Kevin, who says nice show last night with Rodia. Yeah, that went very well. Hope you guys enjoyed Anthony Rodia. Kenny Shevlin's getting political, so I don't give a crap about that. I'm starting to think you guys aren't into the murder part as much as I am, says Plajanos.
Hey, am I not putting enough into that for Andy? You plan the party, they'll plan the murder. I mean, yeah. It's pretty emphatic.
I would agree, but we're talking about Andy here.
He has high standards.
Yeah, he has high standards when it comes to sick things like, murder. So that's not really a good gauge to go by. But and hello, Joan. Joan just tuned in. I just figured while we had you here, Ken, I know, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but there was some bad news that came our way last night. I didn't know if you had anything you wanted to say about it.
For anyone who does not know, yesterday we lost Don Michael Prager, Donnie Vapor Music. I didn't know him nearly as well as so many of you did. I think the easiest thing that I could say is he was one of the nicest, most positive guys that you could have known and met. And who didn't love him? I mean, it was shocking. It's so sad. He was fantastic, great musician, great guy, great entertainer in the show that he did with our friend Robin Eve. Goodness, also Robin, in addition to Don's family. Robin, deepest condolences to you. There's probably plenty of people that will watch this show today who were touched and blessed by Don at some point. And like I said, so many of you knew him much, much better than I did. I found out about him, met him and Robin here through Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. And just a huge loss. The only thing for me to stop talking to say is live inspired, as he so beautifully set the example.
Yeah, that was well put at the end there. Yeah, it's the poor guy. He battled for a number of years, and it was.
Thanks, Ken. That was great.
Thank you, Ken. It's very sad, and our hearts go out to Donnie and his family, and to Robin and to everybody. Very, very sad. They definitely, Yeah, like Ken said, like many of us, we didn't know Don prior to this show. We knew Robin, but we didn't know Don, and it was nice to have them part of our extended family for a while. We do love our extended family, like Ken and almost everybody that's watching right now. You guys are extended family, and you guys make our show. And bringing on, what is that?
I feel like it's from Ken.
Bringing on guests is Sallie and I talk about it all the time. Our show is at its best when we have guests on. Like today, when we're going to bring in some guests. I don't know. Is that Ken's end? So we always had a lot of fun whenever they came on. So it is a sad and very talented man. He had some great music. It's a sad day. Don Michael Prager, also known as Donnie Vapor, passed yesterday. So again, all the best to his family. I know Douglas King was going to call. He was actually even going to send me some music of Don's to play, but I don't know what happened. We haven't heard from him. He was actually due to call right about now. So, but either way, all the best to Don's family and everybody around him. And thank you, Ken. I put you on the spot with that. That wasn't planned. So thanks for. But I know you wanted to bring it up today, and then even in the comments, I think it was Greg said something about it. So we just wanted to mention it real quick.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, pal.
As a side note, I think I'm still hearing that sound.
Yeah, me too.
Did you hear it a couple minutes ago?
Yeah,
because I'm muted.
Okay, and I think we're not hearing it when I'm talking, right?
I'm hearing it on. I was hearing it on mine. I don't hear it so much now, but I was hearing it on mine.
Yeah, I don't hear it right now, but it was a little tinny.
Right.
That sound, right? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. See, I'm starting to hear it again on me. All right. Well, Ken, we'll let you go. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, Ken.
All right. Thank you both. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, buddy. All right. So, why don't you? Okay. All right. So, So there's Dr. Ken Pichelle, and again, all the best to the family of Don Michael Prager. Yeah, I still have you. I still hear it on me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I didn't hear it when we were saying we didn't hear it, but I hear it now.
Yeah. All right. So now I don't hear it. So I don't know what's going on. All right. So all right. So like we said, we have Judy San Roman coming on. We have Drew Morleen coming on, and we have Gene Gabriel. They're going to be joining us in a few minutes. Joe Staz is watching. Hello, Joe Staz. All right. So we have a few minutes. What? Let me see.
And just catch up with you because Judy's going to be here in the studio.
Judy is going to be in here.
Has she been here before? Does she know to come to the back and stuff?
I told her all that.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, great.
Yeah.
Okay, the door's open, so whenever she...
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure.
All right, so what is going on with these mics?
I don't know. Hey, Aaron White. Yeah, it just has like a tinny sound to it, and Ken's hearing it too. I don't know.
It has something to do with the Zoom, but I'd like to figure it out since we're going to have guests on. All right. So I wanted to look. Yesterday was the inauguration, and we're not getting political. We're not going to talk about anything that about Trump or even President Biden. But was brought to my attention and I have not seen it yet. Okay, I have not seen it. Daniel Asher reached out to me yesterday because apparently John Bon Jovi performed yesterday at the inauguration.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. I heard about Lady Gaga.
Right. Lady Gaga apparently did.
Gaga.
Which we did not.
Radio Gaga.
Which we didn't watch anything yesterday. We had a very busy day yesterday. We had stuff going on.
Crazy day, but we did watch Biden's speech. I thought that was good.
Yeah, that's all we saw.
Yeah.
So we haven't had a chance yet to see Gaga. And some people are saying it's the best version of the national anthem they've ever heard.
Yeah, we'll watch it later.
But also, Daniel Asher. What in the world is going on?
Yeah, let me get a hold of Michael.
All right, so but put up number one. Danielle Asher told me that Bon Jovi played at the inauguration yesterday, and she said he sounded awful. So let's see.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh my goodness!
Here comes the sun. And I say it's all right.
I can't. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather hear these microphones feedbacking. I mean, what in the world was that?
You can't stand him anyway. So.
Here comes the sun. What was that? He's not even singing. He's whispering. I can do that. I'll go on stage at Giant Stadium and dance in front of everybody. Well, we're halfway there, living on a prayer. I mean, what?
Wow.
That's what he sounded like. What was that? You sing better than John Bon Jovi.
You're just, I don't know. You're just wooing me between that gay dancing that you just did.
Well, that's what he was doing in the video.
And insulting my awful singing, which,
Did
I
you
got
guys see? Did you see? Who saw it? That's what he was doing just now. I was watching. He was going like this.
Yeah.
So, is that okay to see John Bon Jovi do that?
Him. Like, it's not fair because you can't stand him.
Are you going to tell me that was good?
It would be like, Sting, for me. I'd be like, or the Eagles. Well, he's trying to be an entertainer, so you have to you have to entertain. You just can't stand up there like Ringo Starr and do bad. I don't know. For me, I always thought he. Nope.
No, sorry.
That
was me messing around. Sorry.
That's all right. Try to figure it out. It's fine.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, just when we saw Ringo Starr, and I thought he would just be like drumming and maybe sing a few songs, but he basically stood in front as like the front man. He just stood there with a microphone and just kind of did this white guy. Yeah, back and forth.
But Ringo,
so you have to be an entertainer. So if he's entertaining,
are you guys hearing the feedback, or is it just us? Let us know. Let us know if you don't.
So
mind.
Mike said, take your headphones off and see if there's something other than headphones playing sound. TV or another set of headphones. Okay. It's that TV, I swear. The one right behind you.
What makes you say that?
Well, because I have to switch my headphones when I have Zoom, and I could hear him before I switched headphones. So I think I heard him out of that TV.
But it could have been that one too.
Yeah, it could have been.
All right. No, I don't know, Mike. We don't hear sound anywhere else.
No, but I'm saying when he was on the TV, I heard him.
Right. Okay. When he was talking to us, you heard him through the TV.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is fine for me, because you know how sound annoys the crap out of me. So I'm like, this is so low, it's perfect for me. But then I was thinking, oh, I should probably just switch my headphones because, when the other guys zoom in, I'm gonna want to hear, them talk a little louder. So if you notice, I swapped while he was doing but I could hear him perfectly.
All right,
we'll see. I mean, we don't. Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
So Ringo Starr is not known as you don't expect good singing from Ringo Starr. You expect good drumming.
Right. So
John Bon Jovi is a lead singer.
All right, I'll give you that. His voice isn't good, and it's gotten worse.
Right. So forget everything else you just said.
But you can't make fun of him doing his thing because he's supposed to entertain.
That's entertaining.
You just hate that stuff. Like
I do.
You hate when, which is so funny because you're acting with your murder mysteries. You like things that are over dramatic and over the top and funny.
Over dramatic? It's a comedy troupe. I don't want over dramatic.
Well, you do because it ends up being funny, and you like people to go big.
Yeah.
And it makes for a better show.
Right.
But then but I've seen you when
if
when
I'm
we're
going
doing
like this, I'm going for laughs.
Right.
But that's not what John Bon Jovi was doing.
But
let me make them
when
laugh.
it's like a rock star or something, when they do stuff like that, you get quickly annoyed.
Because they're not going for laughs. These guys think they're they think this is cool, and it's not cool.
It is cool. It's entertaining.
It's not entertaining. It's entertaining if you're being funny.
You're just like Mark White. Like Mark White will like
bald and black.
Yeah, you'll look at Chris Barron doing his kicks. Like I could see, like, okay, so Chris Barron of the Spin Doctors, he's entertaining. So he gets on stage and he does his like, girl kicks, whatever. But it's entertaining to watch. And so hear me out.
All right.
I'll look around because I've seen them a couple times. All right. I see them a couple of times, and the whole crowd is watching Chris Barron do his kicks, completely happy watching him be entertained. And I look at you and I look at Mark White, and you're both like this. I swear to you, both of you are like, oh my God, just sing the song and quit being a cheerleader. And you both of you have that look on your face. It's the same look. But you and Mark White are 0.0002 of the population that get annoyed by that. Everyone else likes it.
But even that, Chris Barron, I mean, at least he's showing off a skill. Like he can still do, like he's in his mid to late 50s. He can still do some acrobatic type kicks. Even Mick Jagger, the guy is pushing 80, and he can still move around on stage like he did in 1969.
Yeah.
So there's something to admire about that, because he's working hard, he's in shape, he's still able to do that.
Certain people don't bother you.
But this doesn't. We're not talking about skill or talent. We're talking about a guy who thinks he's hot. Who, like, this is skill and talent.
Like
no, this is, I don't know what else to do, and I'm a tool, so I'm a douche. That's what this is. This is called the douche. That's what this is called.
I thought it was the Tony's Now Gay.
Oh, no. See, I'm imitating somebody.
Bruce Springsteen, you don't get annoyed by.
Bruce Springsteen doesn't go like this.
But he could be a little dramatic on stage.
He can be dramatic on stage.
But he annoys you zero.
But he doesn't do stupid moves like that. He just moves from his heart, and he enjoys himself, and he doesn't have choreographed. I mean, this is Siegfried and Roy. This is Liberace.
See, here's what's annoying to me.
This is Liza Minnelli.
You've ruined things for me, because I used to just really just wholeheartedly enjoy things like that. And now, because of you, when I see people on stage like that, I start to giggle.
Maybe if his singing was good, he could get away with douchebaggery. But his singing sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
So everything about it sucks. You have to have at least one good thing going for you to make the other stuff work.
Women will say he's a good-looking guy, and that's what makes it work.
Okay, so he's got a pretty face, so that means he can suck at singing? That's bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
Yeah.
A good singer could get away with this. Barry Gibb can do this. Tom Jones can do this.
Well, Tom Jones makes you giggle too.
Tom Jones makes me laugh, yeah, because he's so over the top.
And I used to really think Tom Jones was hot. Like, I used to be like, ladies do. I used to be like, wow, look at that.
They throw their bras at him.
And then I watched Tom Jones with Tony, and now I giggle.
Yeah, but I like Tom Jones.
But you ruined it.
He's a tremendous singer. I didn't ruin it.
You did.
All I did was laugh.
I know, but now I see it. It's almost like now I had the red pill. Like
do
now,
you ever see Tom Jones in his prime, like in the 60s and 70s?
It's
the way this guy moved.
Funny. I know.
I mean, I can't even do it. It hurts my head.
I know.
I mean, it's unbelievable with that. But that's what I mean. You do it good, and you can get away with that.
Well,
stuff.
Now I even laugh at his younger days.
Tom Jones is over. He's in his 80s. He's gonna die. But he can still do this because he can still sing like you wouldn't believe. John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, it's not good. I'll give you that. I mean, I'm trying to stick up for the guy, but his singing has,
Davy Jones of the Monkees. Now, I love the Monkees. I'm a geek, a nerd. I love the Monkees, but I was never a fan of Davy Jones because Davy Jones always did. You had the rest of the Monkees who are musicians and they play and they sing and they write songs, and Davy was just the front guy.
One of the 10 top things, one of the 10 top things I think that ever happened great for you is when Davy Jones fell off the stage. Doing that, everyone else runs to the stage. Oh, Davy Jones! Oh, he fell off. And then you hear just everything's quiet except for one big giggle in the crowd.
It wasn't a giggle. It wasn't a giggle. Sorry, Davy Jones. Rest in peace, pal. But no, I laughed hysterically. If you never heard me tell the story before, it was 1989. It was Westbury Music Fair.
I just told the story.
I know, but but there was more to it because he actually fell off the stage.
I just heard 10.
Did you? You heard it again? Yeah, he rolled off. I mean, he fell off the stage and rolled down the stairs. I laughed.
We're bad people.
I laughed for the rest of the concert. I could not stop laughing. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I try so hard to be good, and I'm just not. I just should go with that.
Just like Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
he tries to be good, and he's not.
And he's not.
All right, so let's see what's cooking. Kenny Shevlin got mad at me for saying he was.
He was going to be mad anyway.
Andy Plagano says Donnie was nice to him. Joe
He
Stas
is a good singer.
Who? Andy Plagano?
No.
Oh, Kenny Shevlin.
Kenny Shevlin.
Kenny Shevlin is an excellent singer.
Like if Bon Jovi could lip sync and let Kenny sing, that would work out. I'd listen to that.
Kenny's a great singer. And you said hi to Aaron before. Joe Capella's watching. Hello, Joe. Tony has the voice of an angel. That's right. Don't you forget it. Because I am an angel.
Andrew Fremder's watching. Hope you guys are feeling better.
I'm sorry, who?
Andrew Fremder.
Oh, Andrew Fremder. Oh, yeah, hope you're feeling good, pal. Andy Plagano says his wife vomited the entire time John Bon Jovi was singing.
Oh.
A few people here, Joe Stas, are talking about J-Lo's performance. They're saying it was awful. We didn't see it, but
yeah, we will. We're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna do that today.
Yeah, that's what we were gonna do yesterday. Is just watch all that stuff, and then the day just not like the day got away from us. Like Tony came in today, and he plugged in a different day. Like we lost a day.
Yeah, we had some Govs Radio behind the scenes stuff going on.
Awful.
Like no, it's not bad.
No one got hit by a car or anything. It was just crazy.
Very busy, and it got a little busier than expected. And then of course we had to come back here last night for Anthony's show. So we were here. I think we were here.
Not 3 hours.
I think we were here for. I think it was like a good 9 or 10 hours yesterday. We were here. Tom Hanks might have pulled a William Henry Harrison last night. Explain. What does that mean? Does that have something to do with the inauguration?
What did Erin write? So she feels the same way.
She's here. Can you?
Yeah.
Judy is here. She's about to walk in. The version of "Here Comes the Sun" yesterday that you want to listen to is. I thought you said she was here. No, she's at the door. Okay. She doesn't know that. Mike, if you want to listen to, is by Mike D and Joe D. What? Listen to Del Judas and to Jesu if you want to hear a good version of "Here Comes the Sun." Okay. If I have to see here one more Friends in Low Places or Chris Gaines joke, I'm going to do some serious comedic murdering. Who said anything about Chris Gaines?
She's going to sit here?
Yeah. Is she out there? Oh, well, I got the text saying she was out there. She wrote that she's outside. What do you think? She's up at the front? All right, let's see.
And how did you set this up for this mic to be over here, over here? We'll figure out what she says.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's in the front.
Tell her to come to back.
I did tell her to come around the back. She's going to be in trouble. I told her to come around the back. Let's see. It's one thing to go big or be ridiculous. To not sing well is another. Right, exactly. I totally agree. When Bon Jovi sings, it should sound better than my parodies. He's a pro, an old pro. Yeah, but it's more than that because he's not that old. I don't even think the guy is 60, is he? So he must have just damaged his throat or something. Maybe he just didn't take care of his vocal cords because he sounds awful. We aren't listening to stupid city singers, stupid dance moves. We're there for good music. Exactly. Good morning. Hi, how are you? Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Take your time, get yourself settled, and we'll have you sit here and join us. Let's see.
Guys on the line?
I told them. I told them in a few minutes because I figured we'd talk to you for a second and introduce the film and what's cooking, and then we'll go from there. Aaron says I would have been right there with you. We're going to hell. No. We have the bathroom down the hall to the left.
Is it far? Because if not, I'll just...
No, it's right down the hall.
Last door, though.
Yeah, last door on the left. No problem. Take your time. We got plenty of time. Carol Miner heard tin when Sallie said heard tin. What does Aaron mean? I would have been right there with you. We're going to hell.
Just, you know, making fun of.
Bon Jovi?
Maybe she feels that Chris Barron's funny too.
All right. But say we're going to hell. I mean, let's, calm down, Aaron White. We're not going to hell because John Bon Jovi can't sing.
So many other reasons.
She's probably getting political because her and her husband, they're so political and so freaky and scary, and they just want to yell at everybody. All right, so Plagano says William Henry Harrison died shortly after his inauguration because he didn't wear a coat or a hat. Hanks looked super cold outside during the special. Yeah, the little bit all Sallie and I saw so far was Biden's speech. So we didn't see any of that other stuff. We didn't see Tom Hanks or anything. So we're gonna watch that tonight and see. What,
you want to wait?
Looks like.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, come on in.
If you're ready, come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
Have a seat. Here we go. Judy San Roman is here. Hello, Judy.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
All right. So we're just checking. Things look good there?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just going to get the mic closer?
Yeah. Sure. So, yeah.
Oh, we got to turn it. Which mic is that? 3?
Yes.
Mic 3.
Awesome.
Cool. You don't have to put the headphones. Well,
And
once the guys join,
Yeah, you're going to want to.
you might be able to hear them with just
Okay,
the
cool.
way it is. But
Where do you want me looking?
well, we have 3 cameras. This one is on right now. So hi, everybody.
Okay.
But we
Hi.
have that one. Yeah, but it'll be mostly this one.
Okay, cool.
But all right. So Judy is here. Now you are not a stranger to this building.
No, I'm not.
You have a little comedy experience.
Well, it was one of my greatest fears to do stand-up.
Yeah.
And one of my friends who took the class here suggested I should go to Governor's. And I've been here several times to see so many amazing comedians through the years. Chris Roach is one of my dear friends.
Oh,
I
is that
love
right?
him,
Yeah.
and he's wonderful to see him here a few times.
So funny and the nicest guy in the world.
He really is. And so many others. And we saw, oh my God, I just went blank.
Well, I stalked you on Facebook.
Okay.
And I saw that you're friends with Goomba Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny was just sitting right here last night.
I love him. He's such a nice man. I
Yep.
don't know him very well.
Oh, okay.
I met him at a charity event a few years ago in Yonkers that we both did this charity event, and
Oh,
I
nice.
was doing the interviews for it. And a lot of people charge to do these charity events. He went there. He was passionate for what it was. It was just such a really was a foundation about a guy he was getting. He got his dream job from Yonkers. He was going to be a baseball player,
Oh, wow.
and it was like a gun shooting, and they killed him. And it was so it was against gun violence.
Okay.
So he came, did it for free. Manny Rivera.
Manny Rivera. Yeah,
Yeah.
from the Yankees. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there free, and again, so that really touched me that they really cared about the community, and he's just a wonderful guy from what I've seen. I'm a big fan for 2 decades
Right.
with,
Back to KTU days, right? And
Goomba Johnny.
Yep. Then the stand-up comedy he does. He's such a funny guy, and he actually did that last night. We did the show, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying it, but after the show, he got right on the phone to check in with somebody. I don't know who, but somebody that has COVID. So he was checking in, and which just was the nicest thing. As soon as the show was over, it was the first thing he did, which I thought was just great. So you took the class?
I took the class, and I broke my fears. And I did it a few times here.
Yeah.
I actually did stand-up
And they
a
went
few
well?
times. It was fun. It's a lot of fun to,
Yeah.
get up there and get the audience going. It's just sharing your stories and making a little fun of yourself.
Right,
and,
absolutely. And it's nice to see the people laughing and
Well, I
enjoying
think
it.
everybody misses that now,
absolutely right
getting
now.
together with the crowds. And
Yeah.
I know you guys have done some virtual ones.
Yep, mhm.
And, I saw Anthony Radia did a virtual with Goomba Johnny. That
Yep.
was fantastic.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, they filmed it right here. That's right. But what they can do during this pandemic, perfect segue, they can watch a movie.
They can see a wonderful romantic comedy. Actually shot on Long Island, too, which is very cool.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Well, all right, so the name of the movie is Fair Market Value.
Yes, it is.
Sally and I we made it. We watched the whole thing this morning.
Wonderful. Sorry for the late notice. I should have thought of it sooner.
Me too.
I know.
should've-
It's like, when did I ask? I think it was like yesterday. Was it or early this morning? I said,
No.
when
Yeah.
is the movie out yet? And you said no. I'm like,
I
oh,
wasn't
okay.
even sure.
Well, I'm like, well, let's. And I said, let's watch like the preview again. And and we didn't get to that. And he's like, oh, I just got the full movie. We're like looking at our watch. I'm like, oh my goodness. So we just threw it on.
Wonderful. So, I hope you enjoyed it.
Of course we
I'm
enjoyed
still
it, yes.
invited, so I guess I hope you did.
Right, so you wrote and produced it.
Yes.
All right, so give us
So it's an
little
indie budget, so I'll say that I wrote and produced it, but I did about 50 other things on the movie because, it's like, you're trying to make every dollar look like $10, and you see the production value of the film.
Sure.
It's just,
Right.
we had a wonderful team, and everybody cared so much about making this beautiful film, and it really came together. I had a friend I met at a convention a few years ago, and he had the duplicate of the kit car, Nut Rider.
Right, yeah.
And it was so nostalgic to, take pictures and talk to him. Then, so I was thinking this would be great in the movie. You think, what are your props? What can you do to
Right.
make the best movie? My friends knew I was calling everybody. Can I borrow a boat? Can I borrow a home? Can I borrow? So the Knight Rider car fit in the script perfectly. It was such a fun day on set, and everybody enjoyed it. It's nostalgic, you know.
And I loved how you used it, and the guy who had the the ringtone and everything, really funny. And looking forward to seeing.
He's going to join us today, Gene Gabriel. So he plays Steven in the film.
Right,
so.
with the bad hair. Yeah.
With the good hair. What would you think? Good hair. That was like,
Right. Memorable hair.
Yeah. He's a Zanny character. It was just wonderful. I love working with him. We've done a few films together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was one of the parts, and it's done right because you always want to leave them wanting more, right? And he was definitely the one character I'm like, oh, I want to see more of that guy. He was really, really funny in it.
Well, the actors joke around because the movie just came out, but they're like, all right, fair market value, Christmas, fair market value. So they're like, there's more to come,
Right.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that were in it that I thought, I was like, oh, I know him, I know him, I know her.
It's a really beautiful cast.
Yeah, and they were great. I thought they were great.
Yeah. So where were some of the shots? Because I was trying to see. I honestly didn't recognize any particular places.
Okay.
So where were some of the places?
Well, the trampoline. Okay, there's a trampoline in the movie that was in my backyard, so we had to break it down and build it up every Monday. We shot at Douglaston Manor, so we.
Okay.
They were closed on Mondays, and so we built that up. It was hysterical, so we put it inside, so it's in my backyard now. So it's a memory.
But that's not easy. You had to. Did you say take it down and put it back up?
So I helped. I'm like, producer.
That's not easy. A trampoline is not.
We had it down to breaking it down in 2 hours because it could be a full day event.
Did you say you had to do that every day?
No, every Monday we had to do
all
it.
right,
yeah,
okay.
We broke it down 3 times, to go back in continuity. It has to look exactly the same, and where the wall is, everything, So it was definitely challenging. Even finding like the perfect wig, for Steven, like everything took so much thought, and it just everybody cared to make this the best movie ever, and I'm really happy. I mean, we've all seen some bad movies during COVID times, at home. So I think this is something that's really going to make people feel good. Right.
Okay, we're talking to Judy San Roman. Fair Market Value is the name of the movie. Judy wrote and produced it. She's even made a nice little cameo in it. I'm going to keep mentioning that over and over. And what was the name of the site where you can see it?
You can see right now it's streaming exclusively on Urban Flix TV.
Okay.
Urban Flix TV, because I just want to throw that out there a lot.
So Luisana Lopilato is new to America, but she's a big Spanish South American movie star, TV star. She did Married with Children, the Spanish version.
Oh, no kidding.
Casada con Hijos. So it's a big show in Argentina.
She was great.
My mom is from Argentina, so when I tell you she is a monster diva movie star in South America as well as in Europe. So this is her first American film.
Oh, wow.
She's funny. Like, she's really great. Like,
this is her first English film. So
I would love her to do more movies. She was great.
I can see her doing TV, movie, everything. She's just amazing.
I think we have, let's see.
Gene. Gene is here.
Hang tight, Gene. So let me get that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have to. He's all muted over there. I don't know if he has to do it or.
Yeah, I think he has to.
I think it's on his end, I believe.
He has to unmute himself.
Gene, if you can, all right. It looks like he's starting to.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Gene. Can you hear us?
Yes. Sorry, I had to take my daughter's name off the Zoom.
Well, at least your address and phone number wasn't there. Gene Gabriel, it's a pleasure. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Your hair looks. Sorry, his hair looks a lot better now.
Thank you. Stunt hair.
It was such a conversation piece when we were shooting that we gave it a credit on IMDb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Frankie Follicles. It was
That's
so because
great.
it just made us happy, you know.
Right.
And it was just so charming.
Yeah.
And so he has his own IMDb on. Yeah, so pretty cool.
I was telling Judy before you came on that you know, when something is done well, you want to see more of it, and that's how I felt with your character. You were cracking me up in this movie.
Thank you so much. It was a blast to do. So,
Yeah.
there's Drew.
Oh, Drew's there too? Oh, there he is.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Drew, how are you, buddy?
I'm great. How are you, Tony?
Very good, thanks. Good to see you. We thank you both for coming on today.
Sallie is here also. I don't know if you guys have.
Yeah, here I am.
Perfect.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. We actually, me and Tony just watched the movie a couple of hours ago. So, yeah, Drew, you were great. Like, it was great. It was really good. It was really sweet and funny all at the same time. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you. And thanks for coming on.
Drew gets to he gets a big kissing scene, and I'm talking about the old lady in the at the board meeting. That's what I'm talking about.
That was actually a wonderful little moment where I just kind of was told to do whatever I wanted to do, and she was right there, right for the picking. And, I saw those supple lips.
Yeah, that whole 5-minute scene was really well done. I enjoyed that.
Well, and not only did you get to kiss her, but you also called her stupid, which I actually thought was really funny. And now you guys are dating, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, really funny side tangent. My wife, she gets $5 every time I have to kiss somebody.
Oh, I'd love that. That's awesome.
And she got a little extra money for that one. 'Cause it was
Including retakes? Including retakes?
including retakes.
What?
She takes all my paychecks.
She's hardcore.
Smart man, that's what that is. So yeah, so
On the other end of that, I pay my wife $5 every time I kiss somebody.
I pay my wife $5 to kiss me. Yeah, I pay her. So again, so what was where? So you mentioned Douglaston Manor. Where else was it filmed?
We had one of my dear friends, Maria. She has a restaurant. So in Huntington, we shot there also. Now
Okay.
it's called American Beauty Bistro. We shot there.
Nice.
Where else did we
Huntington's
shoot?
a great town.
Where'd you do that? Where'd you find the house?
We shot a lot of it also at friends' homes, you know.
Okay.
So I had like 2 of my friends' houses. So
Nice.
we used different, you know, for different scenes and stuff. So it was wonderful. But the mansion was beautiful. The Douglaston mansion was so beautiful. And
Right.
if you see like that, there's one scene that's like great. Like there's a flipping a quarter and everybody's, you know, heads or tails. And it was one take. And it just looks so amazing. Everything just came together, you know.
Good.
Yeah. What's it like for you guys to, you know, because we were talking about the cast before, and a lot of familiar faces. Do you guys like Deborah Jo Rupp or Jerry Adler? I mean, do you guys get time to talk with them and maybe, you know, talk shop and really get a feel? You know, you get any advice from veterans like them?
Gene? Gene?
Yeah, so on set that day in that mansion, we had a lot of downtime because they were, you know, pretty large scenes, group scenes that we were going to be shooting, so they had a bunch of setup to do, and we were waiting for that kid car to roll in. So
Right.
we had some time to chat with her. She was delightful, and Julie Duffy, meeting,
Yeah.
and she was just fantastic to talk to, and all the other ladies, Tina Benko and Wendy McKenna, and Lou is obviously there, Luisana Lobilato, and of course Gene and Royce. Everybody was just, it was a stellar cast, zero egos, kind of creating a passion project there to make something fun, lighthearted, that has, you know, real relationships and real behavior and drama underneath it all.
And
It was a blast.
and whose kit card did you say it is?
It's my friend Joe
Oh,
and
okay.
Anya. They own the car, and so bringing it in set, it was just so joyful. Everybody, you
Sure.
know, like just it turned out to be like a photo op day
Right,
for the
yeah.
movie. We didn't even realize it because we had so much downtime, and they were wonderful. The leads were up in the air, and
Yeah.
it was just fantastic.
That's great. And now Jerry Adler, though, that was basically a cameo. So
it was a cameo, and I was fortunate enough to have that scene with him. And he is beyond a class act. He supports indie films like unbelievable.
Oh, is that right?
I was really nervous. It was my second film that I was on in front of the camera, and I was working 20 hours behind the camera, so it was a lot, and I was so overwhelmed. And he just made me feel so comfortable and got me through my scene, and beyond a class act. I just adore him. He's been in so many films and TV, and he's just spectacular. He came in like he was shooting like a top show on TV network, and so much, what we paid him was nothing. He was just, he did it from the heart to be there and support.
That's very cool.
Filmmakers. So I was blown away. I was really fortunate to have my scene, my moment. It was actually last day on set when we shot my scene with Luisana. So I was so emotional. I was going on no sleep for a month. I was a disaster, but it was like everything came together, and it was so worth the journey.
And Deborah Jo Rupp, I mean, I've never seen her. First of all, I've never seen her curse. So that was kind of, I would think from her perspective, just a nice change of pace a little bit to do something. I mean, I don't want to give too much away, so it's hard to really put.
I remember her from Friends also.
Right.
She had the cameo on Friends.
Right, she had Phoebe's Babies.
In the 70s show. But this was like, she was just spectacular. Again, if she wasn't in the film a lot, it brought so much like laughter. I mean, some of the best lines, she delivered. It was unbelievable, you know?
Yeah.
The hell is Cal? So.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the joy is that we won't spoil it, but I think the joy is that we don't see it coming because of how well we know her.
Right, exactly, right.
And it's just that turn is just fantastic.
Yep. You take a movie like Airplane, where you had all these serious actors doing such crazy comedy, and that's why the film, one of the reasons that film is such a classic, because the effect that those actors had. Because, you wouldn't have expected it.
Yeah, the guy from Mission Impossible.
Right, exactly, right. And same thing here.
And it was tough because we had a very large cast.
Yeah.
And we didn't have time to really do, sitting down and really going over the script. Everybody came, and that day they became one. And it was just like the synergy was unbelievable, because it's usually a little bit more into play there. And it was just unbelievable how it worked out. Like, you would have thought they were friends. And now, I mean, Gene and Drew are like bromance brothers. Like, I can't get them away. Like, everything, we just did a film together as well.
Oh, really?
So I could literally holler and he could hear me, and I'll hear it.
Well,
and did you know that before? Like, did you meet on the set, or you knew each other before?
We met on the set of Fair Market Value, and then stayed in touch. Then I moved to this neighborhood, and then within, it was like,
a few months.
Yeah, we were here for like 2 months, and
You're like, Gene? Drew?
And I was like, this place?
That's great.
Although I am curious about Drew's place right now. He looks like he's like in a padded room, like he's in trouble.
He's an actor. That's his
I was actually
recording
going to make a
studio.
joke. I was going to say I could holler to him, he could hear me, except he couldn't because I'm in my soundproof booth.
Yeah. Looks
Whoa.
like you're
A little
like you're
Dexter going on for the next film. A little Dexter going on.
This is the new world of acting. We live in this booth.
He's actually downstairs in your studio.
No pants on though.
Who does?
Careful, it'd be like no Jeffrey Toobin. We don't need that here. We'll get in trouble.
Make sure my camera stays up.
Oh, it's camera, he said. Oh, his camera stays up. So how did you land? How do you, Louisiana? Is that how you say your name?
Louisiana.
So you said she's a big star in places like Argentina. So how do you get somebody that big
she
for
just
an
move
indie
here,
film?
or?
Yeah.
No, it's funny because I go to Argentina like twice a year. My family's from there. I grew up going. So I knew she was a big star there. So I thought she'd be amazing. I said, let me try. My friends were making fun of me. Like, do you think you're going to get her to come on set and do your movie? And I was like, yeah. you know? So, and I came from corporate world, so I've only been doing movies now for about 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, we spoke to her agent. She has an agent in Canada, an agent in Argentina, and we spoke back and forth, and there was some issues, you know, trying to get her, you know, the dates into work and what's this indie life, because she's used to being on big productions, and it's a huge syndicated show now.
Sure.
Casada con Hijos there, but she had blind faith. The script was wonderful. She wanted to do an English-speaking role, and, you know, she came, I mean, her English was tough, and you would never know that from seeing the film. She worked so hard, and you would never know that. You would think she was fluent in English.
Sure,
you know? So
sure.
she was unbelievable how much
Yeah,
she studied,
that took,
and
that,
she nailed
that
the
was nice
comedic
of her.
timing.
She did great work.
She gave. It wasn't like she's like, okay, let's see what happens. I don't care. She cared. It was.
She's gonna go back and she's like, yeah, Hollywood over in America, they borrow boats.
Well, we did.
They look and they see who has a nice car, and that comes on the set. They do it like really cheap out there.
Well, it was funny. We had another interview, and I shared this story already, but it's a classic. So Luciana, she's a supermodel. I mean, around the world, she's a gorgeous
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
inside
beautiful.
and out. But she's used to, you know, as a model, you get to keep the clothes that you wear. So I remember, I'm not going to say what designer, but I borrowed a few clothes, and I was like, we got to return them. So I was like, just tuck the tag in, okay?
Yeah.
So the makeup artist was like, oh my God, let me pull this from you, you know? And she was like, no, we got to return it. Like, she did what we had to do to get the movie done, you know? Just unbelievable.
That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice. And who's the boyfriend? What's his name? I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. He was in Cinderella. Yeah,
Craig
yeah,
Biarco.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was
Craig
in
Biarco.
Cinderella Man as like the really
So Julia
Good
Duffy
fighter.
used to work with him. You know, she's worked with him in the past, so it was nice for them to get back and, you know, be on the same production together. Yeah, Craig Biarco
yeah, he was
awesome.
great. Yeah, he was really good.
So it's basically like it's based on like my life a little bit unhinged, the 3 relationships. Like, you know, you can be terrible at relationships and successful at work. So that relationship was fun. It was my long-term relationship. I dated someone for 10 years, and he lived at home. And then, you know, when that Sarah Jessica Parker movie came out, Failure to Launch, I'm like,
Yeah.
my life. You
That's
know?
my life.
So that was like loosely based on it. So we brought the 3 characters because they say you can be successful, but not, life isn't perfect. And how do you navigate through your journey? And all the characters were like unbelievable. And we brought in one of the characters, Olga Meredith, and Wendy McKenna,
Right.
and they play the lesbian couple. And what I love about their relationship and storyline is like you don't see the lesbian relationship.
No, it's just a regular couple relationship.
It's like, yeah,
the same
I'm
like
angry at my
frustrations.
partner. And it
yeah,
was just so wonderful.
yeah.
Like the way they delivered it, it was so natural. You just, you know, 2 friends. So that's what you want. So I feel like everybody brought it.
The so I know Drew wanted to. So I emailed Gene and Drew in advance and asked if they had anything in particular they want to talk about. Drew, was that an added bonus to be able to get on those jet skis, or was that something you asked for? Just so you can
It
have
was
some
in his
time.
contract.
Exactly,
It was
right.
in his contract.
Yeah, every single movie I do, they have to put me on a jet ski.
And I believe we did a movie last summer, and he had to be shirtless too. It's part of the contract.
Woohoo!
It just helps, you know, it helps me like focus in before I shoot.
You're gonna have to give your wife another $1.
That is just dollar after dollar. Yeah, the jet skis were just this added bonus. I'm sort of an adventure junkie, and Judy reached out. She was like, "So we're looking for stunt doubles for the jet ski scene," and I was like, "You could save your money."
Yeah, man, I'm badass. Did she know how to do a jet ski?
She was actually pregnant. So
She was pregnant.
yeah, if you can believe that tiny
No,
little body.
can you imagine what she
Really?
looked like before she was pregnant?
Exactly.
'cause
She was just, I mean,
little.
she just found out she was pregnant. She was about 2 weeks pregnant. So
Wow.
she started getting a little nauseous. So we found a stunt double, the producer, Chris Gucciardo's friend, Michaela. Like when I would go grab her and hug her, I thought it was Lou. I mean, that's how like she looked exactly. It was like unbelievable. So
Wow.
yeah, so she did the scenes with Drew.
Right, Drew's like, I don't need a stunt double.
Yeah, so we did like a whole
And then he ripped his shirt off.
tore it off, threw it to the yeah, we did all the stunts and all the jet skiing ourselves, and you know, we got a lot of B-roll because I was like, I'm not coming back for a while, and they had a drone ready, so we raced around a while, and then Lou and I did a few kind of straight shots to get the close-ups of her riding the jet ski
And the voiceovers are great because it sounds like she's screaming, "Vamos,
Sure.
Sallie!" You know, so it's wonderful.
Right.
That's cool.
It was just sort of a dream come true for me because I'm all about toys and playing and the perks. Some of the perks of being an actor, you get to do ridiculously fun things, and somebody else pays for it and deals with it.
That's the challenging part as being an indie producer. There's no one financing you, so I took my
Right.
401k, my pension, and
Really?
I said, "Let's do this." And when
Is that right? Really?
Yeah. And when I say like I was gambling on Lou, like there was no one else I wanted for that role. Like everybody, Drew, Gene, Royce. It's just like everybody was just so dynamic. But Lou, I knew she was going to be like, she was like the angel of force, the glue on set. You know, her wanting to make it successful, you know, because it was draining. Like, you know, I'm seeing like, you know, my budget at the beginning and at the end. We ran out of money, I think, 3 days before we shot. And I have to be my poker face and be like, it's all good.
Everything's
We're
gonna be
make it,"
okay.
you know?
God.
Yeah,
Oh, that's something. You must have been so scared. That's
absolutely.
Wow. And what was the goal? Was it just to make a movie, or is it
I
you know
wanted
you
to
want to
make
keep
something-
going?
Yeah, oh yeah, and I've
Yeah.
made several movies since, you know. So, but
Right, and,
it's-
and both Gene and Drew have worked on them, correct?
absolutely,
Yeah. Mhm.
absolutely, and it's cool because you know you start, you know, it's a family, it's a film family, and you start, you know, you're learning what I did wrong. You know, we learn from your mistakes and you
Sure.
keep doing better. And I definitely have a lot more control on set now, and I know what I want, and I'm
Right.
involved in every facet of production. So, like
so-
coloring and sound
Sure.
and music,
All of it,
everything.
right.
I'm very hands-on.
People who just watch, who are, you know, don't really know much about. I mean, every single thing. I mean, to the placement of a pen in a movie, all of that's planned. All of that takes work.
I
It's
pick
a lot
out
to it.
everything.
Right.
You know, one day it'd be great to be at that level that you don't have to see what the props are, but
Right.
I'm
Yep.
usually the one looking, Googling, and finding all kinds of stuff. Like if you see what I order, fake money, guns, like my browser is very interesting. All the crazy stuff.
Yeah, right.
The Amazon guys dropping it off like, what's
My
with this
boyfriend's
one?
like, yeah, my boyfriend's like, what are you ordering here? How much fake money? What are you doing? So,
Well, but now, Gene, I know. I looked, Gene. You're kind of a seasoned actor. You've been around quite a bit. So, Gene, were you able to give her advice or anything? Would you go to her and say, "Well, when I worked on Law and Order, this is what we did"? Well,
No, because I'm not that kind of guy.
no, they
Well-
can't, like I said, everybody lost the ego. That was like the biggest.
oh yeah,
thing
I
for
didn't
me.
mean ego. I just meant the help because it
oh
was.
yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah,
I'm saying
you know.
everybody checked their ego at the door. Everybody
Right.
was just, how can I make it better? How can
Right,
I help?
that's
And
what I
they
meant,
would
that's
see
what I
the
meant.
stress. They saw the crazy girl running around and stuff, and they just made it a better environment to get
Yeah.
through the day and get through the scenes. But I kind of try to alienate the actors because I want them to be in their happy place to get in character. So I don't want them to worry about anything, you know.
Okay.
So,
Oh, look at that. I like
Yeah.
that. Where did?
So it was very much accepted that we could be goofy as long as we did our job, but kept the atmosphere light on set.
Right.
And I don't believe in going by the script 100%.
That was
really
actually what I was
believe
about to ask.
Some directors, producers want you to be directly what's on the page, read line by line. I really want them to give it their all because it's more natural like that and it's more
Right.
fun.
Right. Well, I and what I'm thinking of is the scene where Gene and Drew and they're, you know, and then the other fellow from the guy who's in
Royce-
Daredevil.
Royce
Yeah, they're going to
Johnson.
go have the meeting with Julia Duffy, and Gene is, you know, he's laughing in their faces as he's closing the door. Man, I thought that was one of the funniest.
Yeah, that was good.
parts. I was cracking up. But was that scripted? Was that just, you know, you're just having the freedom to stretch out and use your comedic talent, or, you know?
I feel like what I remember was I was told, say a joke. It doesn't matter what you say, and then sort of laugh at it when you're closing the door. But the whole like straight expression thing or whatever, I was able to. I was like, I want to try this. I want to see what this looks like on camera.
Right.
So without changing the expression on my face, I thought I would laugh at my own joke.
And he had a great laugh too.
Yeah, this the whole way it was done right in their faces. The expression, I thought it was hilarious. I loved it.
I remember just not being able to contain it because we're in the back of him and the door closes and we were dying.
That's when I made Julia Duffy laugh. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. You know you did something right when you can, a veteran like that with, and she always going back to Newhart and everything. The timing, right? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Shameless.
The timing. She's just talk about facial expressions. You know, she's a little low key, but her facial expressions say everything. You know, so yeah, when you make somebody like her laugh, yeah, the sense of accomplishment, right? I'm sure that's fantastic.
She's been so supportive. Again, it's an indie filmmaker on Long Island, and she's been so thoughtful and generous, and trying to help me also promote the film and get it out there. So it's really nice to see how much everybody cares.
And how do people like her and a guy like Jerry Adler, how did that even come about? Did you know them somehow? Or?
We had a really great casting agent in the city, and Drew was part of it, and Gene. So so that definitely made
So one of them came to you and said, I'm seeing Julia Duffy.
We were doing casting for about 2 weeks. So we saw so many people that I wanted to work with. And these guys are the best because I had so many soap opera actor friends that I was excited to work with that I already had in mind for these roles. And they came in, and they were on daytime TV still at the time.
Right.
So when they came in from One Life to Live and all these shows, I was so excited because I'm like, this is going to be Steven. And when I met Gene, when I met Drew beat I'm gonna say over 75 people auditioned for his role, and it was tough. And I mean, he blew it away.
Right.
So that's how they ended up on this role with working with this crazy girl.
Right. and so it's Real House Productions. Is that
correct?
That's you?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. And so was that?
I'm the monster behind the company.
And how many films have you guys made?
I think we've done 10 films.
Oh wow, very nice. You're right, and again, Gene and Drew have done some of the other ones.
Yeah,
I would see all of them again. Like you guys are, it was great.
It really is a Q movie. I mean, as production, I've seen the movie. I'm gonna say easy about 300 times, and it's not a movie. You've seen a movie or two that it's painful. You watch 1 or 2 times, and you're like, let me get through this. I've seen, and I love it. And I'm not saying it because it's our film. I'm saying it because it's just so you always catch something really touches you. The music.
I was just gonna say I liked all the music that you picked. I was seriously just gonna say that.
It's all original music.
Well, and speaking of which, we should mention that the original music from Michael Bublé wrote it all.
Oh well, no, he had those songs before.
Oh, okay.
He shared 2 songs with us, which was really generous of him. His wife is the lead, obviously. So I asked him, I said, let me be this gutsy producer and say, hey, let me see if I can, would you give me a song or 2 for the movie? And we're hanging out at their kitchen. I'm like, let me be this gutsy girl.
Right.
And again, he is the nicest guy. He supports everyone. And,
nice.
You never know, what you're seeing is the client representative.
Of course. Yeah.
They are the most wonderful people. I can't even tell you how, Louisana became a producer on this movie because she had a lot of really great insights also with the final cut and what scene should go at the end, and just a lot of really great ideas and
suggestions.
Feedback. Yeah. So, but Michael Bublé gave us 2 songs for the movie, and he really appreciated how I placed them generously with the scene of Drew and Lou with their first love scene. So he's like, "Thank you, Judy. I appreciate
noticed that too.
It couldn't be the little kid scene. Couldn't be the kid car. It had to be their first love encounter." So he's like, "I appreciate you. Thank you." So
yeah.
I have to second that Michael and Lou were just such down-to-earth people. And Michael was at that town hall meeting with the casino opening, that big scene, and he was just hanging out. We were hanging out in the locker rooms, basically, as our green rooms, because we were in this school. And he's just it was just such an everyday, normal experience with another human being, another artist.
Right.
Just chilling, watching his wife do her thing. And he was one thing I noted about him was how proud he was of everything that she was doing. He's, you look at somebody who's that successful.
accomplished. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And the way that he could just humanize himself and be there to support his wife and was so proud of everything she was doing was just really inspirational.
But
But yeah, not to interrupt, but that's actually what I was thinking. Like we were watching the movie, and I was thinking, oh, she's like kissing another dude while Michael Bublé is singing his heart out. What's up with that?
Was he giving you pointers in that locker room?
I
Say,
think
if you
she
kiss
gave-
her here, she really likes that.
I think she had to give him $5 for
Yeah.
every time she kissed her too, because he was watching, so he was definitely taking counts. You know.
He's probably giving me the incorrect pointers.
Yeah, she really loves this.
And has having music from a guy like him, has that done? Did that help the movie? You know, maybe the exposure of the movie or anything?
It
give you a
helps
nice boost?
that, you know, he supports it
Yeah,
absolutely.
sure.
But I mean, he did it, you know, it's his wife's movie he wants, but he let her, you know, he didn't want to give the push and take over at all.
Right.
This is her moment to shine.
That's what she told him. You stay out of the way.
No, she worked really
Get in the
hard for
corner.
this, and she, like, when I tell you every day 2-3 hours a night, either with myself or the makeup artist, like, she was really going through her lines and studying. Her English is pretty fluent now, but
Sure.
back then you wouldn't have known, because I'm like, when you see her on screen, she's so dynamic, but she really worked hard. There were words she couldn't say, and I mean, you would not know
Yeah.
that. And the comedic timing, everything,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
nailed
she-
everything.
she
There's not
definitely
one thing
has-
that you can say, oh my God, you messed up in the. I mean, like, she really shines.
She's got it all. She's gorgeous, and she just has a nice way about her. She looks like she just is pleasant and
There's-
nice
I
to
can't
be around.
find- you
Yeah,
know, some people.
that's what I was gonna say.
anything bad
Like
about
she
her.
has great comedic timing, and I'm thinking what could you complain about her? Like she
There's
just is
nothing.
great.
We went to a Katy Perry concert in Argentina. Massive crowds. I walk in with Lou. Nobody cared it was Katy Perry. Sorry, Katy Perry. Everybody was like, Louisanna's here, like
Wow.
an angel. It was unbelievable. Just like she really, I'll never forget it, visiting, like taxi driver, like, you know, figures out the address and he's like, where are we going? And like, they're like, she's royalty. I mean, she really
Wow.
is. So I really think this movie is going to introduce America to her and see that she's a real deal and
Yeah.
she's here to stay. She's gonna. This is just one of her, movies.
Sure.
The best is yet to come with her.
Wow.
She's just that
Yeah.
great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
And as well as Gene and Drew.
Absolutely.
There we go.
We'll
So-
be back on your show. I'm hoping in a few months with our other film that we're working on.
Oh,
together.
okay.
So that's
Oh,
coming
okay,
out
good. You
guys
too.
have an
So it's
open
a
invite,
different-
man.
yeah,
We'd
it's
love
a
that.
Thriller. It's very cool.
Okay. Yeah, and I know. And any of these guys in it?
Both of them.
Oh,
are
they're both in it too.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
look at that. It really is a nice family you got going on here. Well, very
I
nice.
just can't help but keep thinking about how you guys like live down the road from each other. Like, imagine if they couldn't freaking stand each other, and all of a sudden they're like, you know, Drew's out there getting his mail, and he's like, oh, unbelievable! I can't believe this, and you can't
They
get
would-
away from this
they
guy.
would drive into set together last summer.
Him
and
again.
Stuff, you know. So. No, I'm telling you, it's a bromance. It's a bromance. I love seeing them together. Their smiles light up. I feel like it's
Wow.
extra happiness on set when they're together.
It is truly a bromance. Our daughters play, our wives get along. We also, Gene had this fun Zoom sketch idea at the beginning of the pandemic, a Zoom robbery sketch, and we expanded that and shot a few episodes.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, all right. Well, what's it called?
It's called Strange Times.
Strange Times.
Strange Times
Gonna
on
look it up.
YouTube.
It's pretty fun.
Cool.
But yeah.
All right. Very nice. So we're talking about the movie Fair Market Value. You can find it on Urban Flix TV. This is Judy San Roman. She produced it. She wrote it. She's she's got a cameo in it. That's Drew Morleen and Gene Gabriel. They are one of the many stars in it, and it's a fun film. We really enjoyed watching it, and we're thrilled that you guys were here with us today. And we thank you very much. And open invite. Anytime you want to talk about any of the movies, feel free. And
All right, we'll
hopefully
be
we get
back.
to see you guys in person. Hopefully once all this craziness is over. But we appreciate the time now.
And your neighbor show will have Louisanna on next Monday night, so I'm very excited.
Oh,
about
she's
that.
gonna. All right,
She's
yeah,
doing the show
Steve.
Monday night.
Steve Squared, not this Monday, right? The 1st, I think we said,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
It's February 1st on Steve Squared here on Govs Radio. Monday the 1st at 6:30. You can catch them there as well.
Who's going to be on?
Louisanna Lopilato is coming on.
And you're gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm
there as
doing
well,
it, yeah.
right?
Oh, okay, good.
And one more, I believe there was another. Wasn't there one more?
I will let you know on that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
this
gonna
is plenty.
see-
So.
I think I want to introduce her. I want to give her time and
Sure,
this-
of course.
So
Okay, very nice. So,
So Urban Flix TV, Fair Market Value, these guys are the deal. They're really the bomb. You got to watch it. It's going to make you laugh out loud. It's
Absolutely.
just a sweet, real. It's a real feel good movie.
Michael Bublé music.
There
And
you go.
you know what? And some other really good musicians as well that I work with. I have the same music composer on most of my movies. I met him. I've never met him in person. He lives in Italy.
Oh, wow.
And I did a short with him, and it was what was it? The Top 200 Project Greenlight, which was like, you know, my first rodeo. You know, we did this short film. It was 10,000 entries. And we were top 200, and we just came together. Some really great people.
Wow!
And I've worked with Eros Cartacini since then because he's just unbelievable. But it's unbelievable that I've never met him in person.
Right?
He lives in Italy. He scores all my films. Wow. He's wonderful.
It's really amazing. And I have to, and I love the fact too. You're doing a lot of. Are you a Long Islander originally, or
no? I'm a Queens girl.
Oh, okay. But I
moved out here about 10 years ago, and I love it.
I do
I'm in
love
Huntington.
Oh, okay, yeah, which is great, and I think it's great. You know that you're doing the bulk of the work on Long Island, giving the Long Islanders work exposure. That's always a good thing. So we love
you
that.
Guys, like, you know, no one thought you can do it locally. Everybody assumes California is where the Hollywood films get made, and you know, we do it here. You know, we have a Netflix film that we shot here, and so it's good. It's
whatever keeps the island going. This is our home.
There's so
we're
many
happy about it.
talented crew, cast, actors, everyone here. So absolutely.
We actually saw in the town meeting scene. We actually saw a buddy of ours in two rows behind Drew, John Butera. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you know,
absolutely,
yeah.
We just looked at each other and laughed.
He sends me a million emails. When is the movie coming out?
Oh, really?
So when is the movie coming out? So yeah.
So starring these guys and John Butera.
There you go. John, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. This was a lot of fun. And we look forward to doing it again.
Sallie, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Our pleasure.
I really appreciate it.
Gene, Drew, thank you, guys. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
All right. We're
I
all
wish
set.
you guys were in the studio.
and we're done, right? We're out?
Sure.
All right.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. So today is what, Thursday? So don't forget, tonight at 6:30 here on Govs Radio is Soul Space with Georgia. Special tonight only at 8 o'clock. Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up with Don and Benny. And then Limo Talk at 9:45. And then Sallie and I are back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. You guys have a great day. Again, thank you all so much.